from New Zealand is happy. We're all set for a start. Timekeepers ready. Competitors set, go. And away we go. Magnus Wallow on stand number 1. Out he backs Jason Wingfield, Australia. Ooh. Apparently the Hurricanes just beat the Chiefs 45-8. I don't know. Maybe they did. Young Clark, Falkland Islands. Up the neck he steps already the first time. Round into the base of the ear and around the back of the head. He's going to do that 5 more times, and it's not going to be long between times he does it. But Gareth Daniel from Wales, this big fella can really wind up, and he's wound up right now as he winds through the long blow. I don't know how many more times I can say wind in the same sentence. Down over the last side he comes. Right out onto the front leg. Young Clark right there with him, though. Onto the leg, under the leg. Down onto the flank, it's Garrett. Ooh, Garrett's got a kicker on stand number 1. Young Clark coming back at him. The big fellow, the Welshman, he's got it under control. Settle down, darling. I just want to get this. Ooh, Jason Wingfield come out of nowhere. In goes Gareth Daniel. In goes Young Clark. But his wingers there on stand number 2, the big fellow, the big Aussie. Way into the belly he goes, flicks it out behind him. He's the first man into the first hind leg. Magnus Wallow from Sweden. Leif Hakon from Norway. Leaf goes in, Magnus about to go in, but Wingfield up the neck, breaks it open. Gareth Daniel, the Welshman, he's up the neck and breaks it open. Where's Jan Clark? He's all way up the neck and breaks it open, but Jason Wingfield shearing his heart out. He's very, very capable, this man. You don't get to share for Australia by being a mug. This man is no mug, believe me. He can wind in to the long blow, turns for home. He's a fantastic shearer. Very, very good on fine wool, and he's proving here right now that he's pretty awesome on crossbreeds as well. Down under the flank he drops, right out onto the back leg. He's going to lead the field in for sheep number 2 as well, Di.
But this man, Gareth Daniels, is pushing hard towards Jan Clark there, but in goes Jason Winfield from Australia. Shout him on, ladies and gentlemen. In goes Gareth Daniels, down here it stands. In goes the Falkland Island. Jan Clark pulls out stands 2, 3 and 5 together. But don't forget this man, Leo Hacken from Norway, and stand number 4, he's pushing hard. He turns the corner down the last side, he comes in sheep number 2 on the board for him. But this wee man, Magnus from Sweden, up there in stand number 1, down on the long blows he goes. Drops down, but already up the neck. It's Jason Wingfield up there in stand number 3. Sorry. Up comes Jan Clark from the Falkland Islands, up the neck he comes, breaks it open round the back of the head. But Gareth Daniels is just easing away in front here. He's just a few blows in front of Jason Wingfield. And goes Levan Hicken from Norway. But as Gareth Daniels turns the corner for home down the last side, but Jason Winfield's pushing hard at him. But so is Jan Clark from the Falklands there in stand number 3. But it's Gareth Daniels down the last side, he heads down to the flank, he goes. Another few blows and he'll bin for sheep number 4 out on the board for him. Magnus from Sweden up there in stand number 1, pops in sheep number 3. In goes Gareth Daniels, he's nearly got one around him. In goes Jason Wingfield there. He's flying there, so is this wee man in stand number 3, Jan Clark from the Falkland Islands here. He's pushing hard, shout him home, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes there, but already popped the belly out. It's Gareth Daniels, sheep number 4, up under mine, he comes there, down the backbone. But Jason Wingfield's pushing hard at him as well. Up comes Gareth Daniels, up comes Jason Wingfield. He's pushing hard, up the net they come. Peter round the back of the head to go.
Yeah, guess Gareth Daniels. Come on, anybody here from Wales, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, Gareth Daniels, yeah. I knew absolutely fine as he drops down into the long blow. He's got one sheep left in that pen. Leif Hancock there from Norway. Down the last side of the way he goes there. He's having a fantastic shear, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Clark from the Falkland Islands. He's on long blow time. But it's Gareth Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. Mangus Wool up there on Sweden. He's on stand number 1. Down comes Jason Wilfred from Australia. But ladies and gentlemen, in goes Leif Hancock. He goes in for sheep number 5. His 5th and final sheep on the board. We've got Gareth Daniels, the boy from Wales. Come on, cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen. Down the porthole he goes. He'll soon have sheep number 5 on the board. There's only 4 minutes, 90 seconds gone. Come on, Gareth Daniels. In goes Jan Clark from the Falkland Islands. Anybody here from the Falkland Islands, ladies and gentlemen? He's got number 5 on the board. Jason Winfield there, the Australian boy. He's already got number 5 on the board. He steps up the neck, cleans up that bob. Round the neck and away he goes. And what about Mangus Wolf there from Sweden? Down the last side of the way he goes. Couple of flicks over the tail head. But it's Gareth Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. round the back of the head, and away he goes. We've got Leif Hancock from Norway. He's on long blow time, and Jan Clark from the Falkland Islands. They're blow for a blow on stands number 3 and 5. Nothing between them. And what about Jason Winfield? He turns for home down the last side. Ian, where you go with Garrett Daniels?
Yeah, old Jason using his head there, wing. He kept a beautiful sheep until the end, and down the last side he comes. Is Gareth going to catch him? I don't think so. 2 more blows and out the hind leg. Red button time for Jason Wingfield. Closely followed by this powerful Welshman on stand 6. Gareth Daniels. Give it up for Gareth Daniels as he hit the red button. Out he goes. Out goes Jan Clark from the Falkland Islands. Tremendous shearing, boys. Oh, these boys will be hoping they've done enough to make it through to the semi-final. We're only taking 12, remember. It's a big drop. 12 of the best shearers in the world. Magnus Woldo there from Sweden. In very hot company. Down the last side he comes. Beautiful sheep, stroking it off, actually, doing a beautiful job. 1 left in the pen. So Leif Håkon, the Norwegian, flat tack on the long blows. Sweeping it up to the base of the ear. Cleans that cheek, turns for home, over the shoulder and the brisket. Out comes Magnus, 1 left. Down the belly he goes. So it is the Norwegian then. He's the next man who's going to finish. Give him a round of applause. He's put a good effort. He's left nothing up there, and out he goes, hits the red button. And a tremendous job again. So come on, Magnus. Stick to it, mate. He's got a big, strong sheep. There's quite a few of those around here today. These Irish farmers have really looked after him over the winter. Big, strong sheep. Take a bit of handling. But he's not panicking, keeping the job right, dropping down into that shoulder, down into the long blows he goes. We've got a couple of more heats to go in this. A feast of shearing we've got for you. Wool handling and blade shearing. With a lot of finals still to come. So Magnus Woldo from Sweden. She's giving him a bit of a struggle there. Doesn't want to let him shear it. But out the hind leg he comes. Sweeping it off. It's a big sheep and he's done a beautiful job. Cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it home. Out he goes. Red button time. Well done, Magnus. Give him all a round of applause in that heat.
Yes, well done, Magnus. A field of very fine shearers leaves the stage.